In this video, we are diving into the exciting new watch faces Samsung has launched with One UI Watch 8 on Galaxy Watch 8 Classic. We've got a fantastic mix this year, from simple and stylish designs to classic analog watch faces with chronographs. My personal favorites are the dashboard watch faces, which offer the incredibly useful option to add multiple complications. What's really special this time is that Samsung has integrated unique features into these watch faces, something they haven't done before. I'll be sharing all these new features and giving you a detailed look at each watch face. So make sure that you stick around till the end and let's get started. Now this first watch face is called Minimal Analog, and we have seen this a lot in the promotional material of Galaxy Watch 8. But it's also available on Galaxy Watch 8 Classic. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of its features. So it's an analog watch face, shows you the simple clock with one complication, which by default is showing you the date. Now if we go in customization, you get two options. So there is this black option and then there is this maroon option. Then you can go in color, and here you can change the color of the hands. Then we have one complication which you can change and select from a huge list of complications and add whatever you feel like. So now we have a slightly customized version of this watch face. This watch face is called Minimal Digital, and as the name suggests, it's a minimal digital watch face that shows you the digital time and the date. This is the always on display version of this watch face. Now let's go ahead and take a look at its customization options. So if we go in customize, you can change the colors. So these are all the color options that you can choose from. Next we have one complication that you can go into and select once again from a huge list of complications. Next up we have dynamic digits. So this watch face is unique in the sense that every time the time changes, the shape of these digits also change. So in that way it's a unique watch face. This is the always on display version of this watch face. It kind of becomes really compact when it's in this mode, and when you turn it on, it stretches to fill the screen. Now if we go in customization options, you can change the colors of this watch face as well, and there is a huge list of colors to choose from. Next we have 4 complications, so you can go in all 4 of these complications and select from a huge list of complications, whatever you want. So that's pretty much it for this watch face. Next up we have Sporty Classic, and this is an analog watch face with 3 different chronographs. One specific feature in this one is that it also shows you the moon phase at the top right here. This is the always on display version of this watch face. It goes all black and white but shows you all the information. Now it has very unique features in customizations, so let's go ahead and take a look at them. If we go in customize, this is the default style of this watch face, but you can get to 2 other styles. So then we have the solid color and then this contrasting color with the black. So then you can go in color and you get all the colors in contrast to the black color. Or if you select the solid color and then go in color, you will get solid color options. So it's unique in this way in how you can customize it. Then we have this low light mode. Now this is really unique and something that Samsung has done for the first time. So there are 3 modes for this low light mode. There is an auto mode, there is an on mode. So in on mode, this is how this low light mode looks like. It turns all green. Or there is an off mode. If you turn it off, it will not turn on. So let's go ahead and check the auto mode. Now right now in bright light, the auto mode will not work and low light mode will not activate. But if I turn the light off, that will trigger it to the low light mode. Let's give it a second. So there it is. That's the low light mode turn on. So that's a pretty unique feature that Samsung has added for the first time. And then when you turn the light back on, it goes back to its regular color. After low light mode, we get to chronographs. So you can turn them off and replace them with complications, or you can turn them back on. Now if you turn on the complications, you can then go in complications and select your custom complications from here. This watch face is called Heritage Classic, and it's one of my favorite watch faces on this watch. So on this watch face, we have these concentric circles where we get months, then we have got the days, and then we have hours and minutes. In here we get the week, and then obviously as you can see we have the analog time here, and there is this moon phase at the top as well. This is the always on display version of this watch face, which is pretty cool. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some of its customization options. So if we go in customize, you can change the indexes. So we've got full months. Now we have short form months, and then you can just turn off all the indexes and make it more simpler. I like this one better. Next we have background. So you can go from this moon background to this sun background, or you can also add your own custom photo to this watch face. If we go with this moon phase and go to the style option, we get 3 different styles. So we have the solid color option, or we have a contrasting black color option as well, or we have the basic option as you've seen. But if we go with photo background and go in style, now you will see that in the middle we have our custom photo that I've already added from my phone gallery. And then we have the solid color and then contrasting color. Now I like this one much better. Let's go to color. Now from here you can change the color of these borders. So by default it's set to black. You can change it to white, which also looks pretty cool. And then there are all of these other colors that you can select from. This gray also looks pretty decent, and the green one looks also pretty cool, to be honest. So there are all of these other colors, and then we have the low light mode. So here you can set it to auto, on, or keep it turned off. Let's go with auto. And now if we go back, this is the watch face with the custom photo background from my photo gallery from my phone. Now if you'll tap on it, it will change the photo every time. Now you can add these images on the watch face from the Galaxy Wear app on your phone. Just tap on this plus button and it will take you to your phone gallery, and from there you can select any image that you want. And now let's test it in low light. And it has turned green. And now it will revert back to its original colors. There you go. Moving on, we have a new variation of a dashboard watch face. This is called daily dashboard. So you can add a lot of complications on this watch face. We have our digital time, we have rolling seconds, we have date at the top. Then at the top we have 3 complications. We have 1 larger complication at the bottom, and then 4 complications on the edges of this watch face. This is the always on display version of this watch face, which shows you all the information, just dims it down. Now let's go ahead and take a look at its customization options. So here, as I enter customization mode, you'll see that the watch face has changed color. So again, this is a unique feature that Samsung has added. During daytime you will see this color, but as the night comes along, the color changes to this tone. If we go in customization options now, so first of all you can change the clock font. Then we have the background. So you can change this changing color background to just black. Also, this makes it look way cooler. I really like this option as well. But let's go along with the dynamic option. So this is the dynamic background. And then in dynamic, you get 2 colors. So we have this option, but then there is another option. So if you select this one, this will be the daytime color. And if we go back, this will be the nighttime color of this watch face. And then we have complications. So this is the larger complication. There are pretty selective complications that you can add in this larger section. So these are all the options. And then we have these smaller complications that you can change from. And finally, we have got these 4 complications at the borders. And if you go in to customize this watch face from the Galaxy Wear app on your phone, you will see some pre-made options on the app. Now these pre-made options come with different complications already prepared for you. So you can just select a pre-made option, press save, and that will load onto the watch. You don't have to worry about too much. And now let's talk about this last watch face, which is called Circle Dashboard, and it's a fantastic watch face. It's one of my favorites. So by default you get the time, the date, and you've got this VO2 max complication here, another complication, and then you have got this activity complication right here. Then you've got this widget at the top, or complication at the top, large complication showing the weather, and then 4 complications on the edges of this watch face. Now this is the always on display version of this watch face, which is pretty cool. Let's go in to customize this watch face. Now here you can change the color, and these are all gradient colors. You can see the gradient change from the bottom to the middle to the top, which is something that I really like about this watch face. Now if you go in complication, you can change this large complication at the top. Then you can also change these complications, these 3 complications in the middle. And there are a ton of options to change these complications too. So there's a huge list that you can select from. Then we have these border complications that you can also change. And once you're done, just go back and you have a new watch face with your customizations saved. Now, just like the previous watch face, if you go in to customize this watch face from the Galaxy Wear app, you can get to these pre-made options, and in all of these pre-made options you get different complications already set for you. So you can select a pre-made set from here and just save it and it will load onto the watch. But my favorite color for the background of this watch face is the black color. So if you go in customize and scroll all the way up, you'll get to this black background and multicolor option. If you select this, you'll get this beautiful blend of color and black background, and this is one of my favorite looks of this watch face. So that's about it from this video, guys. These were all the new watch faces that you get on Samsung Galaxy Watch 8 Classic. So let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye.